Hello, friends. It's me again. I am just waiting to get started on some after school stuff with the kiddo. And I thought I would try a different background than my minivan for this one. What do you think? My hair is trying to disappear into the car seat, but it's all right. It's actually not snowy here at all, but this is a picture from my driveway a few weeks ago. It was real pretty. How are you? I hear you. I do. It has been rough. I couldn't sleep last night. Just anxiety completely overtook me. And something that I find soothing, although it is simultaneously kind of overwhelming, is I like searching for alternate lifestyles for Timothy and I. And of course, the kids. Any kids that want to come with us. The youngest, of course, will come with us, but And lately I have been roaming the world in terms of where are we going to land. I've fallen in love with Amsterdam, not Amsterdam specifically, more like Leiden or Leiden. I'm not sure how you say it. In the Netherlands. I have journeyed into New Mexico to find the sunniest, most bikeable little town there. Today, Timothy said that he feels a calling to return to New England, where he lived during some of his childhood. His people, or before they were from Sicily, were from Connecticut. Or after they were from Sicily, they were from Connecticut. Did I mention I was up all night with anxiety? So blah, blah, blah. And my people were from Rochester, Greece, upstate New York. But obviously we both have roots in, Connecticut and New England and just the general whole front door of migration that has been through history. I've never been to New England at all, but of course they say it's beautiful in the fall. As far as snow goes, I can't imagine you would get anything quite that light. Some of the towns I was looking at today were adjacent to ski resorts. So one of the houses that was for sale, so cute, totally adorable on the outside, but all the pictures, it has like 2 feet of snow in the yard. And I've never had to deal with that much snow, but I can't say that I'm not game. Honestly, here's what's important to me, regardless of where in the world we might live. I want to live someplace that's bikeable. Doing this research into the Netherlands made me realize how important that was to me. I knew it was important to me, and that's why we were interested in Bloomington, Indiana. Still interested in Bloomington, Indiana, but we're open to places beyond Indiana right now. Just kind of want to put ourselves in a situation where we feel very secure, perhaps not just in the town we're in, but in the state as well. So, state or country, I suppose. With Timothy being an EU citizen, he and I can work in any country in the EU without a work permit or a visa. We just got to show up and find a place to live, and that's the struggle, I think, with moving to the European Union. There's a lot of appeal to it, for the adventure, the language learning, the culture, but it's such a steep learning curve, and I'm so tired today that I feel too tired to do 5 minutes of Duolingo. And honestly, if I had to do Duolingo for 24 hours a day, to navigate the grocery store or whatever, I think I would be so exhausted. I think it would be fun on the one hand. Like, I had fun in Italy, in the grocery store specifically, because I'm just so weird about grocery stores, I guess. Um, but I think when you buy a house, when you move, when you decide where to go to college, when you take a job, these things are always very subjective. And you can have an idea, like overall what's best for you and what you want. But ultimately, it's going to come down to what mood you're in on the day that you make a decision. And if I had to make the decision today, I'm too tired to move to Europe. Not writing it off, you know. And make sure that my oldest has his passport. I'm going to get that taken care of this week. But I'm not ready to go. Not right now. However, if we were to move to Vermont or New Mexico, I wish we could afford California. But, if we could move to an English speaking, American state, that would certainly, we'd still have our adjustment, but it would certainly be less daunting, I think. So, with me not being as familiar with the Northeast, it's been really interesting doing this research. I didn't realize that there were so many picturesque little towns where you could pick up a house for dirt cheap within spitting distance of the Canadian border. That has a lot of appeal to me. It would be fun to visit Montreal, Quebec. I think that would be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to see Canada, so why not start with, the kind of grooviest, most European part of it. That's what's on my mind today. So, if you live outside of Indiana, I would love to hear from you. Where do you live? Do you like it? Have you considered living elsewhere? Are you planning a move somewhere? I'm curious. I would love to hear from you. I guess that's really all I have to say today, but take care of yourselves and remember kindness is magical.